BlackPear and BirdoPrey. I'm actually gonna try to mix those up a bit, but looks like we have started our race, at least on BlackPear's side. So, in case, you know, you're not as familiar with Celeste, then first of all, why haven't you watched the rest of the tournament? You know, just saying. But yeah, we can jump, we can climb. We cannot dash yet. That will happen very shortly after the prologue is complete. First, we're syncing up the timers. Nice. Dashing happens after the prologue. So right now we're just, you know, hopping about, saving 2 frames per jump for that efficiency. After we get our dash and move into City, the real magic of Celeste will begin in its full glory, I hope. So let's just go do a really quick recap of what we can do in this game. You can dash and jump. You can dash forward plus down and jump, which I'll call hyper dash. And you can dash up along a wall and jump, which is a wall bounce. And then you combine that, you can actually get your dash back midair while doing this. There we go, BlackPear just demonstrated that. And you can also reverse it and just go fast in general. So I'm gonna take this short time to look up their PBs, because I'm so prepared. So BirdoPrey is sitting around a 33.22 and BlackPear sits on a 32.09. So if we look from that, you know, initial statistical point, BlackPear is in the lead, or has the advantage, as you might say. And so far in City, that has also, how do you put that? Has also ring to be true. That's the one. So BlackPear finishing up prologue plus the first chapter 8 seconds faster than BirdoPrey, as we now move to chapter 2. One of my personal favorites. And I just like the stuff you can do in this chapter. And, well, and it's also mostly because of the block that BlackPear unlocked just now, the dream blocks. I just like the dream blocks too much, and especially what you can do going out of dream blocks. BlackPear's had a really good City, so it's on a good pace. And the battle line chase strats that you can do here are also quite fun to perform, since we don't really care about battle line being on a 2-second delay and, you know, catching up to you, since we go so fast anyway. So you could just get some cool movement in here. There, BlackPear is showing it. Has a really solid chapter 2 pace so far. Okay, that's really good. Hey, wait, you could actually do that without the Ultra. That was interesting. I didn't know that. And the final room already. So far, so good. BlackPear is on fire for now. Coming out to play. $128 entering Awake. So let's see, Awake is pure movement, so it should be a sight. Ooh, that was a nice corner boost. Ooh, misses the jump there. That's too bad. BlackPear going for the sub 150 here. And got it, 149. Really cool time and some interesting movement. Sub 150 is near, I wouldn't call it god tier, but it's amazing tier, because that's within 5 seconds of world record on that level. So BlackPear so far having a really solid start. moving into a resort. The first... Oh, that was an unfortunate death. The first real difference maker, usually. Although BlackPear has already made quite a lead here. Resort is where the true nature of this race will be revealed. As the BirdoPrey also seems to have issue with this first long room. And having trouble is a light way to put it, I think. This first Dust Bunny, the real enemy of Resort. Okay, there we go. He lost a lot of time there. So you saw him constantly exiting and re-entering the room. And that is to reset a cycle, since due to you having to respawn in the room, the cycle's already starting while you're respawning. And thus, upon respawning, the cycle's different from when entering a room. And that can mess you up a lot. So some strats are just better on entry than respawning. So you see the runners go out of the room and then back in. So BlackPear exiting this key circle that you have to go around. Well, BirdoPrey just enters it. So that's a solid 10-20 seconds already. Yeah, so far BlackPear is showing really solid movement. Definitely something to watch, as his awake movement was also really tight. So if you're looking for good general movement, and BlackPear so far is delivering. Already hitting that button in the huge mess section at a really good pace. Oh, that was a bit slow on his side though. Let's see if he can get this cycle skip. Gets it, nice. And yeah, BlackPear is literally one button ahead right now, as they roughly hit the button at the same time. But of course, if you compare that to their in-game timer, that's a good 15-second difference. So let's see how this will shape up. Another tough cycle skip here. BlackPear went for the dash jump instead of the hyper, which is safer, but you did see that he had to hold himself a little bit in order to not die anyway. So that was a nice adjustment.
Hi.
Hi.
I got lost in a Netflix show. Just gonna be honest.
And for those who weren't who didn't notice, here he is at last.
I am Troy of Athens.
Yes.
I'm not that far. It's only like less than halfway. It's a third of the way, maybe.
Chapter 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. All right, all right.
Anyway, they're doing the racing.
Yep. Oh, that was nuts. BlackPear skipping the first platform, the quad hyper room. That looked real good. So yeah, his movement so far has been really clean. Love it. Although BirdoPrey is still somewhat nearby, but still behind. And he looks to have been having lost time as well in the elevator shaft. At the moment he passed by the door, BlackPear already went through the door. Of course.
There's my name.
Oshiro, you know, doing angry stuff.
Yeah. Just having some anger issues right now and charging at us.
Ooh, missed dash from BirdoPrey there. So far BlackPear is on fire. 501
Where is
resort.
chat today? I see no one talking. About this great race that is happening as BirdoPrey is finishing up Oshiro. About halfway through it.
Yep. So, the thing about Golden Ridge, even though it's like only 3 minutes long, it's one of the, like, it's very technical as far as stuff you have to do in order to get that 3 minutes. Especially the wind is kind of annoying. The wind and getting the clouds to cooperate. There you go. The moment I said it, BlackPear died to the cloud. That one is on me. I'm sorry.
Wait, we never explained wind. It's a confusing
Well, wind
mechanic.
is wind, you know.
Yeah, it's a very confusing mechanic. There's no real world parallels.
Nah.
So like, you gotta explain it.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, that one is less obvious than arrow blocks, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
And spikes. What are spikes? I don't get at this.
They're sharp
Oh.
and pointy.
So you get slightly damaged from them, and then you can keep going.
Yeah, but you only have 1 hit point.
Oh. What's a
Yeah.
hit point?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Ooh, that was nice.
Good job there on that forward for directional platform area. Let's see if BirdoPrey can get a good spike jump. Gets it.
Yeah. I haven't seen many mistakes from BlackPear so far.
Yeah. As I was saying before, this is the battle of the BPs. I said that at 12, so I wanted to say it now. Cause it's the battle.
You want to know what their file names are? But
what were they?
They are BlackPear and BirdoPrey.
That's actually that's next level right there.
That's just quality. I wish my snowballs would fly like that. Easy aiming.
You mean horizontally from the right side of the screen in closer intervals than Oshiro does from the left side of the screen, and you can bop on them and they have a smaller hitbox?
Exactly.
Yeah, you want them to go like that.
Yeah. I feel like rephrasing that. Yeah. Nah. So, BlackPear is actually behind now, according to his timer. So might have lost some time there that I failed to notice. But still 3:08 rage. Not bad at all. But oh yeah, okay, where did those 5 deaths go? Those completely... I missed
on the
those.
shorter screens, clearly.
Yeah. So, chances for Birdo to catch up, at least.
It could happen. These next couple chapters are pretty difficult, so...
And long.
Yes.
I mean...
And they got longer
We're
screens.
around, like, little over a third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get a death from BirdoPrey, but that was the beginning of that screen, so that's not too bad.
Alright. Time for one of my favorite dash block interactions.
The yeet?
The yeet. Oh, I went too high.
Got that corner boost.
Held jump for too long. Missed it. Oh, he's going for DBF. Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I guess that's technically faster, but what?
But that's the thing is with death, because you retry that it's an extra death, so you can't say you did something deathless, you know.
Oh no, we can't say we did something deathless after the fact that we already take 2 intentional deaths in this run.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah, I know.
I'm shook. I am shook right now.
It's almost an earthquake there. How shook you are.
Yeah, does New York get earthquakes now? Because I am shook.
Haha. Alright. So BlackPear moving into Unraveling. BirdoPrey now on to Yeet. I wanna see Yeet. Nope.
Oh!
Misses the bunny hop.
Undershots the Yeet. Undershoots the Yeet. So, Seekers, they charge at you, and can pick up coins on their way, and also can bash into red blocks and destroy them. You can jump on them sometimes if you want to, if you get it correctly, like a jump. And then they will cool down, and then they will have a shockwave that comes out of them, and they can pick up coins and red blocks when they go into shockwave.
Yep. And the shockwave also propels Madeline and replenishes her dash.
Yes, and Madeline can dash. And, you know, you can just, and when, you know, when her hair is red, she has 1 dash, or when her hair is blue, she has no dashes. And there are some coins that unlock doors.
Yeah, and if you play this game on speakers, then people might think that there's someone at your door.
Ding dong.
But who uses speakers these days?
I wanted to use a curse word, but this is a family stream, so ding dong, female dogs.
Oh, also BlackPear casually saved like 2 minutes there, but you know, I don't even remember where the keys are.
Ding dong, father figures.
Does anyone even know where the keys are in Search anymore?
To the right.
Yeah, they're somewhere in that area, but
yeah.
That's the weirdest. Like when I started to
run run ARB, and then you'll know where one of them is.
Yeah. And to start doing some B-sides, then you need to find a different key for the heart. I was like, well, where's that key even? Where's the tape? I don't know anything.
Did I even play this game casually? What is this game?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, where is everything? Yeah, most people's timers turn red when they are behind PB pace.
Yep. But there is 2 shades of red. For example, BirdoPrey's red. Red now means he's behind on his overall pace, but not in the chapter. And then dark red is basically you're behind and you're losing time.
Yeah.
So he gained some time there. Okay, let's see some ultras.
Yeah, I tend to think of that lighter red as like a brown.
Yeah.
But let's hope that he knows how to deal with these things. And this other one. Like, come on. Anyway, chapter 6, there's feathers. You move around like you're a bird.
There's also a leg skip.
Yes, there's also a leg skip. Go flying around like you're a bird. Oh, pray.
I remember when that was like frame and pixel perfect. Good times. And then one patch happened and suddenly it became RTA viable. And now everyone has to do it.
Is it in on Switch yet? Like, can people on Switch do that trick yet?
I don't think they can actually.
I know that
I'm not even sure if people on
like
Switch have. I'm not even sure if they have corner boosts.
It's sad.
Ooh.
Because there are some top speedrunners that play on Switch.
It's like 1.
that counts. There's one you know of.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's 7 billion people on this Earth. Think about it. There's probably more than one.
So what do you classify as top then? Top speedrun must be top one. Like, what's the cutoff? How many people?
Let's go like sub-hour. Just for now.
Okay, that's a lot.
Just so I can be right. Okay.
Cool.
What if, you know, let's make the rules play Celeste and has a Switch. So that means a lot more than one at this point.
Yeah, that would include me.
Yeah.
Because I have a Switch. I used to speedrun on Switch, actually. Then I was like, nah.
So what you're saying is you bought the game twice?
Yep.
Nice.
BlackPear is meanwhile just going through hollows here. Or what, that's the name of the checkpoint. And now we're in reflection. Again.
Hey, if you have a sub-hour time, you're better than I am, so... Obviously it makes you top. You too can commentate Celeste races. If you just pay attention.
And you know how to talk.
Yes. And be funny? Am I funny? I don't know.
Nah, I don't think that's a requirement.
It's not.
No,
okay,
we're
good,
here.
Good.
After
then
all.
I'm safe. Then I'm safe.
Yeah.
Okay. So water mechanics.
They're bad.
That's why you only use them once.
Fun fact that has been mentioned multiple times, but this entire chapter was going to be a water level originally. And then Matt had that first section. He was like, "Man, nope."
And then battle line boost happened.
Exactly.
And then a projectile got a hitbox earlier than we thought it would.
Yeah, and to be fair, those things got hitboxes really late.
Yeah, so I honestly thought BlackPear was safe there because the projectiles do have it late. The hitboxes don't exist until the second one spawns.
Yeah.
So
that will be used in a later screen, actually. If BlackPear gets the fast red, of course. I'm gonna get some hey-yas in here. There we go. And that's this screen, but he did not opt for the strat I was hoping. But then you can reach battle line after having seen 3 sets of fireballs, and the 4th you just avoid because they don't have hitboxes.
I joined in.
The poor man's hey-ya.
I'm sorry, I've been gifted 3 different channel subs, but never have I been gifted a TGH sub. I don't watch them enough.
Oh. BlackPear, meanwhile, the lead looks to have increased by around a minute. So we're looking at 90 seconds overall. And of course, sum up can still happen, but it's it becomes ever harder to catch up.
My favorite one that I figured out recently is Naya actually kind of works.
Naya?
Because it vaguely sounds like it, so it's fine.
Ooh. That's an unfortunate death, though. That's gonna cost him at least 5 seconds. We're almost there.
Yes, we're almost there.
As we are into this woman.
Yes, as we are. Whoa. As we are in the second.
I'm just stating what's happening.
I guess. I mean, these are hugs. These are very nice hugs.
Oh yeah, very warm and condescending.
What, you've never seen the movies where they throw themselves at each other and then hug? Like, Those are like romantic moments in a lot of movies where they like run at each other and then they hug.
And then they, yeah.
Or kiss. But in this case, hug, because they're like the same person, and that would be really weird.
Can you even hug yourself?
They just did, so.
Fair. So, we're looking at 6:24 as a reflection time.
I don't know.
Yup.
BlackPear doesn't.
Got it.
Where's BlackPear's timer?
This just chapter timer.
Oh, but no, he doesn't even have it there. It's like while you're in game, he doesn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, that
or does it
chapter
go
timer
away?
vanishes during those cutscenes.
Oh, it goes away during that.
Yeah.
That's odd.
It does the same in prologue, but not if you're on file. Kind of weird. But I did call the 24. Feels good.
So now on Summit.
Hey, what's this pink hair?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to get there. So pink hair is, we have 2 dashes now because plot. So I know plot is a complicated word. I'm not gonna get into that though. But for some reason we have another dash, and when we're pink we have 2, and the other 2 hair colors still apply. So in case you forget, because it's easy to forget, you got, red is 1 dash and blue is no dashes. Also, there's a purple orb that you can jump to.
Well, I think you have to.
Not in the last.
Unless your goal is to not complete the game, of course.
I mean, you have to in these sections, but you don't have to in the 3,000 meter section. You can just ignore them.
So yeah, BlackPear did have a few deaths in 0 meters there. Lost around like 6 to 8 seconds already. So there at least is opportunity for BirdoPrey to catch up, but it will be rough.
Yeah, the timers do have a slight gap going on between them. Good corner grab.
Yeah, due to the load time for chapter 7.
I'm surprised at how many people implement that now, considering how tight it is.
Yeah, I still miss that one. It's so annoying. That jump is really precise.
Speaking of tight inputs, hyper dashes out when leaving dream blocks.
That isn't as tight as it feels sometimes. Okay, that was interesting. And a good save.
It worked.
Yeah, he ended up too low, and if you then go through the dream block, your feet get stuck in the floor, and that means you die. Because our feet are just so important.
Yeah, it's the classical way of dying in platformers. Even if your foot touches a spike, you're dead.
Yep. You're done. So, like, 2 sections difference. Yep, 2 sections.
Yep, just entering
Into the
1,500 meters.
Resort. Ooh.
Yes, 1,500 meters. Very dreaded.
I heard you like cycles.
For a screen that isn't typically dreaded that hard, but
Let's see.
it can cause problems, I guess. Let's see this one, though.
So far, so good. Ooh, does not make it.
Missed that one now. Now taking it slow.
Yep.
That's fine.
You can actually beat the bunny to that cycle if you're fast enough. But it's hard. But it's fast.
Gets through that
so.
one. That one looked pretty much optimized.
Yep. Here as well. Feels good to see him execute these strats. It also feels good to see the similarities between their strats and mine, so I know I'm at least doing something right.
Maybe.
Oh, okay, that's not a thing I do though. I should do a ledge twice for no reason.
Oh, yep.
Oh, that's a good save.
Yeah. Good state of mind to improv there. Which is also going to be a huge thing in later matches now. Being able to recover.
Wow.
because things can happen. Things tend to go wrong in Celeste, in Celeste runs. So you gotta be ready for them. But good
There's
auto
so much stuff that you have to do right, you're bound to make a mistake somewhere.
Yep.
Which at the same time the most infuriating part. Because sometimes it will be the one thing you never did wrong ever, and then suddenly you die there.
You know, we're only human.
Yeah, we're not a robot.
We bleed when we fall down.
Alright, next, nice extra wall bounce there. Not really needed, but whatever. But I do see BirdoPrey, not losing more. Ooh. Speaking of, barely going underneath. That was nice.
Yeah, BirdoPrey playing it kind of slow here, but it's fine.
His overall pace of summons is still decent. Slightly slower strats.
Yes, it becomes quite a tongue twister actually to say BirdoPrey playing.
But sometimes it's just BirdoPrey praying. You don't know.
And that is currently what is happening, I would say. This is a lower bracket match, after all.
After all, it is.
Good key skip.
And your final time doesn't matter, as long as you're faster than your opponent. In the contrary to the group phases where the time did matter.
And then it didn't. Nice throwing the needle.
So we skipped 3 doors. Or no, 2.5.
Well, we skipped like 2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one didn't go so well.
Okay.
Yeah, BlackPear just loading us with the saves right now.
I did lose a bit more time here. Okay, that was an interesting. Okay. You chill out a bit. He is like 1 or 2 seconds behind his PB right now. Because his timer turned red for just the few seconds at most when entering 3000, so...
It means that they could actually PB if they do this really well.
Yep.
And now it's becoming ever so closer to not PBing as they fail that wall bounce.
Yeah, BlackPear is looking at a... Ooh.
Damn.
A save. That's what he's
trying to do some risky strats. Knowing that they're so close to PB is trying all these crazy tech just to get it. So that's actually giving BirdoPrey chances to catch up as he just entered 2,500 meters. So it's an interesting choice right now. Are you taking the risky strats to try to get your PB, or are you just gonna try to finish the race so that you maintain this lead?
It depends on if he knows that he's in the lead. But then again, if you're ahead of PB and you know you have the better PB, you could assume that you're ahead. Usually.
Like this right here though is why this, in my mind, is an esport. Like there are things to think about strategically. Where is your opponent? What can you do? There are options of doing riskier strategies that you know of, but they aren't as safe, so you choose to not do them. But then you want to do them because you want to get faster.
Faster, harder, stronger.
I mean, that don't kill me. It can only make you stronger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh. Making it through 13. The dreaded flag 13.
Oh, and not making it through 12. Dying at the end at the spike jump here.
That's just a neutral wall jump.
I know.
Okay.
Spike around jump.
Yeah, jump around, spike jump.
8.
No, we skip 8.
What a shame. Stanley's Parable would
getting
be
8
sad.
is actually harder than skipping it.
Yeah, Stanley's Parable would be sad. Number 6.
And we're almost there.
Number 5. Never mind. Not getting 5.
Ooh.
Never mind. We're getting 5.
It's gonna be close. I have a feeling he might barely just miss.
Yeah, I wasn't here for the start, so what's the PB?
32, mid 32.
Damn. This is gonna be real tough
I
as
could
we
never
enter
search.
flag number 2.
Around mid to low 32. Ooh. The timer's red. It was 32:10.
I'm sad now.
However,
But also happy. Because BlackPear's moving on.
well, technically speaking, Birdo,
Well-
if he just finishes in 6 seconds.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I won't press done yet. Now I'll do it.
Exactly. He will move on. BlackPear, that is. At least one BP moves on. GG to BlackPear. Not going out in top 16, instead moving on to top 12.
There we go. I was adjusting sound for a little bit because when we switched to BirdoPrey's sound, it was kind of loud, but now it's at a good level. And now, about to enter flag number 9. Number 9.
Number 9 again.
Number 9. Number 9.
Number
Number
7.
Number 7.
7.
I'm just bursting with song references today. Like,
Who needs number 5 anyway?
BlackPear needed it.
Good point. Birdo doesn't need it.
Yep.
Cool, cool. And finally, flag numero uno. BirdoPrey will finish with a 34-16. GG's to both runners, but most importantly, GG to BlackPear for moving on in this amazing tournament. And BirdoPrey, congrats on finishing in 13th place. That was still really solid. That got me interesting to see the further race, especially top 8. But first, it seems like we have BirdoPrey waiting in the wings. Finally, flag numero uno. Oh. BirdoPrey.
Fix it in a second. It should get gone. Yep,
It's
gone
fixed.
now. Gone now. It's fixed. We're good.
We're good, we're good. Woof. Someone opened the stream.
And then forgot to turn off their audio.
Nah.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, GG to BlackPear. Yeah, I guess I'm out.
Yep, that's usually what happens in lowers. So, of course, can be the happiest about the run, but how did it go from your perspective?
Well, Chapter 3 was just humiliating. That's where things really started to go downhill, unless you count the prologue death. But, I mean, the rest of it was okay, for the most part. Sort of mediocre. There wasn't enough to close that gap. I mean, BlackPear ended up with a time that's a minute better than my PB, so this would have been a hard one to win, even if I was on my best game.
Yeah, BlackPear entering 3K was within 1 or 2 seconds of his PB as well.
Wow. So, well, it was nice to be in the tournament anyway. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
No, you got pretty far, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not too unhappy with where I ended up. I mean, I knew that I would probably be out once the folks started to get into like the 31 to 33 range. That would probably be it. But yeah.
Well, that's exactly where you ended up, right?
Yep. So, yeah. Thanks for commentating, guys. Thanks for watching, folks. GG to BlackPear. Looking forward to that next one.
Curious, actually. You guys talk at all? Because you guys... I don't know, I just like the BP... I would like to think that the two people with BPs in their name hang out.
Maybe we will.
Someone already mentioned that the BPs were looking to PB.
Shame.
Yes, it's a shame. I believe you, some of you, at least one of you was PB'd in these races, like in this tournament before.
Yeah,
like it's pretty likely, given how much, given how many races have happened in Celeste, and there were a lot of Celeste PBs happening within the group stages. I could literally just say that at any of these races, that it's pretty likely that you did.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, before the tournament started, my PB was something like 37.02, and now it's down to, 33.22, so definitely happy with the progress I've made.
Yep, that's what tournaments do.
Yeah, it really pushed me.
Yep, can vouch for that as well. Went from like 39 to 34.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, follow the runners, follow the commentators. If you didn't enjoy it, follow the runners, follow the commentators out of spite.
And tell us why while we're streaming.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll make for good conversation at least. So, I mean, for me at least, I don't have chat. So, if someone in my chat is just raging, I'll welcome it. I'll just say hi. I'll be like, thank you for the viewer, and then, Anyway, coming up next on this channel, we got Cuphead All Bosses. And that'll be at 3, which is in 15 minutes. Also in 15 minutes, Ori and the Blind Forest Randomizer Tournament starting in Speed Gaming 3, and Super Metroid and Link to the Past co-op race happen on Speed Gaming 4.
And if you're looking for the next Celeste action, tomorrow at 2 p.m. will be Psyched versus Melee. And after that, we'll have to wait a little bit longer for more of these lower bracket matches.
Yes, we have, as stated, we now have 8. We now have 8 matches left until we are done with the best of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 7. It is 7.
7 more best of ones, and then we jump into best of 3s.
I am ready.
My body is ready. Okay.
I mean, we're ending a bit earlier, so it won't go right into Cuphead, obviously. That's going to be in 15 minutes. If you want to see something that's still going on, I don't know if the Ultimate Decathlon is still going on Speed Gaming 1, but you can check if you want. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If it's not, just wait for other things.
Yep.
Go watch other stuff. There are other cool people in this world, on this Twitch. On this wonderful world called Twitch. Goodbye.
What a paradise. Regardless, I've been Blue Eye. I've been together here with Troy of Athens, the one and only.
Yes, and have you heard of Twitch Prime? Goodbye.
Ooh. I have.
Okay, goodbye. I won't go into it.
I think I'm on the Twitch Prime trial right now.
Oh, well, be careful with that. You don't want to start paying for that by accident.
Yeah, that's
Can't afford it.
Nah.
Anyway, goodbye.